Hey everyone, this is Jennifer with DP Addiction Adventures, and when you have an impromptu whip and chat, you get an impromptu Jen. No makeup, no hair done, wearing a t-shirt, ready to jump into this amazing snack that I'm working on with ArtDot. So I will see you in just a minute, and you're gonna hear about me hiding some interesting magazines. You're going to hear about the life as a soccer mom, and you're going to hear about my husband's bowling fall. So I hope that you stick around for a couple minutes, and I will see you in a second. Well, I hope that you have grabbed a cup of coffee, a cup of cocoa, maybe a little snack, and you're diamond painting with me, crocheting, cross-stitching, whatever craft is up your alley, because I am starting this little snack. Now that I've finished my turtle snack, I finished my mystery diamond painting snack, I wanted another little snack because I'm working on my Halloween art, and I decided to do this new ArtDot that I have purchased. The link's down below. This was an amazing deal. If you didn't see the video, it came flat. You get all the drills. I haven't kitted it up yet. That's why I have this little thing. I'm gonna kit it up as I do them, and just to kind of save myself some time because I wanted to jump in on this video, I have my little Happy Thoughts cover minder from Shine Like a Diamond. That's down below as well. But this ArtDot canvas, you get 4, and it's roughly $20, and they have a lot of different landscapes, flowers, some almost Lisa Frank style. They also have animals. I can't wait to see what else they come out with. So I'm going to be starting. What I really love about it too is it's got your thumbnail. It's got a key down here, and the symbols are all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And look, calling out Rebecca. It is 1 with 1, 2 with 2, 3 with 3. So I don't have to pay as much attention to what's going on. All right. Also gonna turn on my light pad. Ooh, super bright there. I may not need a light pad with how clear this is, if my camera will focus for me. Okay, let's see, where do I want to start? I think I'm gonna start with over here, the number 5s. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be right here is where I'd put number 5. So I'm gonna peel this back. Sticky's really good. I'm gonna start our whip and chat. Every time I hear whip and chat, I wanna say like, watch me whip, watch me nene. I don't know why. I'm so out of touch with what is going on out there. My daughter will come home and she'll tell me something, and I'm just like, what in the world is going on? I'm going to use one of my Archer Arts trays. Again, all of these amazing accessories are down below for you. Somebody was gracious enough to let me know that they had a copper tray that I could acquire because I was drooling over the copper. I did get the big one, but I'm addicted to these little minis. So I needed to get me a mini copper. Okay, so these are number 5s. Eventually, I'm gonna pour it into here. Let me get a pen. All right, I'm gonna use a Crashly pen. It's sunflowers because I'm doing flowers. So life has been really crazy. One of my friends messaged me and was like, where have you been, girl? I haven't seen you in the longest time. Well, I'm telling you, I am soccer mom right now. My daughter is on a select team, but she also has a goalie training, and she has like this extra director's training, and we had practices for her Monday, and then 2 practices on Tuesday. She had church youth group on Wednesday, then she had practice on Thursday, and then she had a game on Saturday and a game on Sunday, and then the week started all over again, and I'm like, what in the world? How am I going to survive this? Yeah. So this week something had to give, and I didn't diamond paint a lot this week. I was sending out some orders because if you saw my crafty mint video, what I didn't expect is to have 300 orders come in. And so I took the first 100 people that paid, and I'm getting the last group of that out, and then I will approach the next group slowly depending on how much inventory I have. So it's crazy. I'm hand wrapping all of them, then I'm shrink wrapping them to make sure that they're okay, and then I'm measuring them and weighing them, and it's nuts how much energy is going into this, but it's all worth it because the proceeds are going to our adoption fund. And oh my goodness, I can't wait till that happens. You know, every time I get upset because the dog wants to be let out a 5th or 6th time, I keep telling myself, this is just training for an infant. Stop getting upset. Because I would, I don't know. I keep reminding myself and trying to keep my spirits up. So I just thank you guys so much for all your support. You guys have been amazing emotionally behind the scenes, just giving me encouragement and praying for our family. And yeah, so I will keep you posted on baby Roberts. We will see when he or she comes. We've been waiting for a long time. One nice thing is I've been doing a pop can drive. I have no wax in my pen. I'm wondering why in the world this isn't picking up. It's because it's a brand new everlasting tip and I had no wax in it. That's why. I have to buy some more of these. I am now addicted to it. I am completely sold on it. I'm one of those people who, when I like something, I like it, and when I don't, I don't. And I have a 4-placer I need to replace this with, but I need to go and buy more. And it was totally worth paying a little bit extra. I haven't put the little tips in the plastic, but I love this full metal piece. All right, where was I? Oh, I started a can drive in my neighborhood, and we raised $1,000 in a month because all of the cans here in Michigan, when you purchase them at the store, they charge you 10 cents per can. And then when you return the bottles or the cans, they then give you your 10 cents back. Well, because of COVID, nobody was wanting to stand in line to return the cans. And plus, our governor wasn't letting pop can returns be open for a while, and then once they did open, the lines were super long. And I'm like, well, you know, these people have not returned their cans in 6 months, and they're just sitting in all these garages. So I, put a post on our Facebook page, and the first month, which was August, I do it the second weekend of every month. The first month, I had like 20 families, and I couldn't fit them in my van. I put all the seats down in the van, and I had 40, 50 bags, like full garbage bag size to the ceiling. I'll put some pictures in here for you guys. And then I had to stand at the return station and put the cans in. And I'm telling you, I got some muscle now. Some muscle, because at 10 cents a can and we raised 1,000, That's 10,000 cans. I think that's math is correct. Yeah, it's a lot. So the second month we had maybe 15 or 16 families. And then this month I have to put it out because the second weekend is coming up soon. Yeah. So I'm excited. We started out with, at the beginning of the summer, with 8,000 left that we needed. But with this can drive and some donations, with Patreon, you guys are amazing. We've raised like $400 through Patreon. And now with the selling of these crafty mints, we've raised another, I think it's like $500 with these crafty mints so far. So I'm very, so that we were at 6,000, and then the crafty mint, okay, so now we're at like 5,500, I believe, towards our 8,000 goal. And we've been working on it for 3 years. It was 25,000 we needed to pay, and you pay in chunks. So we've paid the first and second amount as we've raised it, because the first amount is like a tier system. So they're like, all right, you've applied, you're approved. Now for your case or home study and case manager and all of these things to get you legit and approved, it cost, you know, this much money. And then once you're approved, they're like, okay, in order to do X, Y, and Z, you pay the next tier of money. So we're on the last tier. And that's basically when the child is placed in our home, we owe the money. And that could be at any point. So we would owe the money pretty much as soon as they say, here's somebody to take into your home. And we were 8,000 short, and we're like, crap, we'll have to put it on a credit card, or we'll have to, you know, go go beg people to borrow some money. So it's really nice to be able to see that amount dwindle down. It's, yeah. So my self-care journey, I need to put out another video over on Patreon and for members. If you haven't become a member, there's a link down below. It just gives you some inside scoops. You get to see my therapeutic series. So far, I've done my intro, which was available to everybody, and then I did one on depression, and then I will be releasing one this weekend or on Monday, depending on if my computer uploads it correctly. So I'm hoping it'll be Sunday, but it might be Monday. I will be releasing another one in the series. I'm trying to release one every 2 weeks or so, just to kind of spread it out. And I'm going to keep it a secret on what the subject is. I've already videoed it. And so that is there. Also for unboxings, I do my best to have unboxings at least 12 to 24 hours ahead of time. The reason I say 12 is I might post it at like 9 p.m. on like tonight. I might post it at 9 p.m. and then that gives you till like tomorrow at like 3 or 4 o'clock, because I wanna release it again before to the public before like dinner time kind of thing. So, but you get first dibs on seeing unboxings. Now, if it's an accessory, you know, that's one thing, but I'm talking about like unboxings of actual items, and I have several unboxings coming up. I'm super excited. I have a Craftably coming up. I have what's it called? Saphir. Oh, I'm not even gonna say it because I'm gonna butcher it. It's behind me. I have one of those coming up. I also have a Dreamer Design coming up, and I'm going to be doing a DAC stash because I have probably 7 or 8 DACs you guys have not seen that have just been piling up here. So I want to show you the inside scoop as to what I've been hoarding and what I'm getting buried alive with. So yeah, I have a lot of fun stuff coming up with unboxings. I have some accessories coming up I'm super excited about as well. So anyway, I am also super excited about the collab I'm doing right now with Crafting Journey, which used to be Crafting Journey with Rebecca. Very excited on working into Halloween with Treasure Studio Art, Danielle Futsalar, and the gnomes are just amazing, just amazing. I can't wait. And I really do think I'm going to put some sparklers or some ABs in their little headlights that they're using, the little gnomes are using. Super excited. And I found some cute, this is a little secret, so if you watch this video, you'll know. I will be doing a giveaway tomorrow night, Friday, on Friday Fun with Jen, and it's the cutest little gnome. So if you watch this before Friday Fun with Jen, you get a little sneak peek because nobody else is gonna know. So I hope you're watching this video. I found a cute little gnome to give away. I'm very excited. And I also will give away 2 more of these storage units. So last Friday, 2 people won storage units. Well, they actually won 2 of these because you have more than 28 colors most of the time. So 2 people will win a set of 2. And last week I did the same thing. And then I also did a diamond painting last week. So this week I have a little gnome and some more storage containers. So come over to Friday Fun with Jen, and the giveaway is live, but then also I will be pulling a finalist based on the comments from last Friday for the big grand prize. And we haven't announced what the grand prize is yet, but it's going to be amazing. We're kind of keeping a little under wrapped secret. Okay, I hope those are all 5s. Yep. We have 6s right next to the 5s, and I wasn't paying attention, and I don't have my glasses on. Funny story about that. Last weekend, we went an hour out of town in order to be at the soccer game. And I took my old pair of glasses. They're like 7 years old. They're the wrong prescription, but at least I can see better with them. And I put them, because of the mask we have to wear, it kept fogging my glasses up. So I took my glasses off and put them in the cup holder of my chair that I had. The little folding chairs that go in a bag, the bag chairs. And I didn't pay attention and the glasses fell out, and then we drove away. So I have my glasses I use every day, which are 3. I'm sorry, my husband's doing something in the background. You'll just have to like live with it because I don't know how to edit it out. He's up in the kitchen and he's got a huge fun retreat he's going to. I'm so proud of him. He put it together and they had a great turnout, and he's fixing some of the food ahead of time. And yeah, you know, just welcome to my home. Okay, are those 5s or 6s? I can't tell. They're 5s. So I do have my glasses, my good glasses, but they don't fit. That's why I would use my old glasses. So I need to get a doctor's appointment, but then they dilate my eyes. So I have a day off that I could go, but then I need someone else to go with me because my eyes for some reason stay dilated for a long time. They tell me, you know, 2 or 3 hours. Mine stay dilated for like 6 or 7, and I can't drive, I can't see. I remembered the first time I went and got my eyes dilated. I was in high school and my mom didn't let me read Cosmo, and I wanted to read Cosmo because I wanted to learn about some, you know, kinky stuff. That's what goody two-shoes do. And so I get into the waiting room, and she had another appointment, so she dropped me off. I mean, I was like 17, 18 years old. I think it was the summer before I went to college. So she dropped me off, and I was like, oh, in the waiting room, they had a Cosmo. And I was like, yes, Mom's not around. I can read it. And I started reading it, and then they dilated my eyes and told me to go back out into the waiting room to wait for the dilation. And so I was reading this article, and with every sentence, the words got more blurry and more blurry, and I was like holding it up. Okay, I'm using my hands like you're the eyeballs. I was literally holding it 3 inches from my face because I wanted to read this article so bad, and I wasn't going to ever get a chance. And I don't remember what the article was, but I'm sure the people were looking at me in the lobby going, what is this girl doing? And finally it was like, gosh, I can't see it. And I got really mad and put the magazine down. But yeah, have you ever, you know, snuck something in that you know you don't want others to know about? And then my roommate and I in college used to buy the Cosmos, and then we would stick them. We lived with, so we lived with my best friend, and she was totally anti this at all. And the other person I lived with was also my best friend, but she was all about like everything. And so she and I would buy Cosmos at the grocery store, and then we would hide them in our sock drawer. And I was like, oh my goodness, we're like these dirty boys who hide things under their mattress. And I'm sitting here going, looking back at it now, I'm like, why? What was my other friend going to do? I mean, she was a good friend. She wasn't going to defriend me. She would just roll her eyes. I don't know. I'm such a people pleaser that I'm like, why did I put her in front of myself? And she's a great girl. She would not have judged me. She would have just rolled her eyes. But I don't know. Anyway, so you're getting all the dirt on me right now. You know, I know dirt is reading Cosmo. Come on, admit it. How many of you have read it? How many of you learned a lot of stuff from it, but the stuff really never helped you? Raise your hand. Right, exactly. Oh, okay. These drills are going on super smooth. They're fitting great into my four-placer. And sorry about the shadow, but this is a lovely shade of gray. I'm really enjoying it. And it's not ArtDot. It is clear to see the 5 and the 6. It's my eyes that are really bad. And I don't want the light pad on right now because it'll give you guys really bad lighting. Okay. So we're just going to trust my intuition. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. Work is work. Not much to report. I am going back into the office more lately. Still doing the same amount of Zooms and virtual, but just doing them from the office. And it feels really good to go into the office. I accomplish more there. I'm not as distracted. And my bed isn't, you know, 10, 20 feet away from me in the other room. And so I don't take naps. Where before I might, if I had a break, like an hour break between clients, I might take a nap and then I would work an extra hour late into the night. And it screwed up my whole schedule because I just felt like, oh, is the work day over? No, it's not, because you took time off in the middle of the day. So it was just like delaying. Yeah, I just, yeah. So I feel like life for me, even though I'm in mask and I'm, you know, still on the computer a lot for Zooms and virtual, I feel like I'm starting to gain my sanity back by being able to go into the office. And our governor said, knock on wood, that our bowling alleys and theaters should be opening soon. So that's exciting. Not that I go bowling a lot, but I do go a couple times a year. And I like to take my daughter. So we shall see. That was where her birthday was last year, was at a bowling alley. She got to invite a bunch of friends over. I loved it because they had this package where 6 people could bowl for 2 hours straight. You got the shoes, you got the bowling, and then you got 2 large pizzas and 2 pitchers of soda. And then we brought dessert. And so then they were able to just bowl, and I didn't have to like super clean my house. You know, the kids had a lot of fun. She got to see all her friends, and yeah, so that was a lot of fun. And it was a really nice bowling alley. But what was funny is we were on the VIP side, and it was like this full bar, and they had music going and the lights going, and there were people there on legit dates, like not bowling dates. Like they were sitting at the 2 top table, fully dressed in like, you know, your little black dress or your little red dress, having like martinis with this guy. And so my husband and I were joking as the kids were bowling about how people were meeting there on blind dates, and you know, who was going to end up, you know, leaving somebody by saying they needed to go to the bathroom and never coming back. And yeah, it was, oh, I got that mixed up. It's this, there we go. So it was funny. Yep. My husband actually took bowling in college. So when he bowls, he does the lift the foot up behind you kind of legit bowling stance. And I remember one time he bowled, and I don't know if he was trying to impress me or if he was trying, what he was trying to do, but he ended up falling because he put the ball so hard down the lane, and because he had lifted his body and contorted it, he had lost his balance. Poor guy. That's all right. And so yeah, it was, I give him a hard time when it comes to that. Being that we went to a liberal arts school, we had to have 3 credits of PE or gym, and you could pick what you wanted, but in the 3 credits, like one was low impact, one was medium, and one was like game. So I did walking, and then I did volleyball 1 and then volleyball 2, because you know, like the intensity. And he did volleyball, bowling, and square dancing. And I didn't know square dancing was an option until I had met him. But we actually met in that volleyball class. And I thought he was thebomb.com. But I didn't even know his name. I just knew he had orange hair, which is a story for a different day. And I actually was like, oh, I really wish the girl he volleys with would get sick or something, because I want to start volleying with him. And then one day I came and she had broken her arm. So my roommate was like, oh my gosh, she broke her arm and you wish that on her. And I was like, no, I just wanted her to be sick a day. And I cannot volley. I mean, he was running around that gymnasium and I was so embarrassed. I'm like, never mind. No, just never mind. Okay, so we're gonna do 7, and 7 is 7. So I'm looking over here. We got 19, 6, and 7. Okay. So yeah, that was interesting, but you know, volleyball ended after 8 weeks, and I thought I'd never see him again. And then we met up like a week or 2 later at another function, and yeah, the rest is history. The rest is history. And we just celebrated our 17-year anniversary. 17 years! We dated for, we started dating February 2001. So we are at 19 and a half years of being together and 17 years of being married. You know, sometimes the time feels like just yesterday, and sometimes it feels like forever, and not in a bad way, just like not knowing life before him. And he's a really good guy. He's a keeper. I'm glad I found him. I'm so glad. All right, well, I am definitely going to keep doing these number 7s, and I will keep you posted. Please check out my Instagram. That's where I do a lot of my, you know, updated photos on what I'm doing. And I also do some like inspirational things or some funny quotes. So the link's down below, but check me out, DP_addiction_adventures, and check out Friday Fun with Jen. And we're just gonna have a lot of fun and excitement in the upcoming collab and the collab I'm currently working on. So I love you all. Thank you for having your cup of coffee or doing your craft with me. And I can't wait to see you next time. Be blessed. Take care. Bye-bye.